the times that I've lost weight and kept weight off, and sometimes I kept it off for a couple of years, but when it came back, what would happen in that 2 years, there would be little spikes, there'd be little up and downs, and there was always this sort of tension inside. Oh, I might want to eat that, and I'd be on top of it, you know. I could feel tense at work, and then, you know, it might come to Friday or something, and there'd be that need to go back to my comfort eating, you know. I'd want something, and that was okay. But when the wheels fell off and my weight would come back, and it would come back really quickly, was when, you know, mounting pressure of day-to-day life, if I was able to manage it, it was fine. But if something new came in, you know, you buy and sell a house, you lose your job, your partner leaves, somebody dies, there's an illness, there's something happens, a personal crisis happens, and that's when the wheels just fall off everything. Because in times of crisis, we don't invent new strategies for dealing and coping with life. We go back to our old ones. So if your old ones were eating and drinking, that's what you tend to go back to. And if you've got too many competing pressures, so let's say it's a loss of a job or something that it's a long-term thing, by the time you get that back in control and feel safe again, and get your stress levels down, you've already piled on a ton of weight. And if you look at anybody who puts on weight quickly, and if you ask them what their story is, they'll tell you they've just gone through a particularly arduous time, and they just didn't have the mental, emotional, physical resources to deal with it, and their coping skills went back to, because what we do you know, once I learned how to surf, I was trying to learn how to surf. I'm a terrible swimmer, so I only did 3 lessons because I realised I was probably going to drown. But when I was learning to surf, the instructor said to me, you know, or to all of us, he said, you know, if you get caught in a rip, when you're pulled out to sea, he said, don't throw away your surfboard, you know, you've got to keep that attached to your leg. And he went to keep talking, and I said, no, stop. I went, what kind of a fool gets pulled out to sea and discards their floaty device? And he went, everybody, because when we panic, we do stupid things. And that's what we do when we have an emotional crisis or a personal crisis. We discard our floaty devices, which is good eating, exercise, socializing. We burrow in and try to fix the problem, and we let everything else go. And that's when weight comes back for people.